So let's talk about this. My next point, why being nice is dumb. You can't be a nice woman. We living in a different society now. If you married and your husband is nice to you, well, then you can be nice to him. But in a situation like we talk about dating here, dating does not mean you're in a committed relationship. Dating means you're trying to find a committed relationship. So in a situation like what this channel addresses, this is no time to be nice. It's just not. And plus it's like, being too nice not only is a bad situation for the man that you're involved with, it's a bad situation for you, because being too nice, people tend to get resentful. This is what I've noticed, because I'm pretty easygoing. I'm just like, whatever. But a lot of these people, if they're too nice, they get resentful, because you have some people who put other people's needs first, but those same people get upset when you don't do the same for them in return. And that becomes kind of an interesting thing, because most of the time, they volunteer to do those things. You haven't asked them to do those things. They want to, because they want to be helpful, or they want to give to you, and they want to be perceived as, quote, being nice. Well, that becomes kind of an interesting thing if you the kind of individual that is kind of a solo player, and then somebody comes in, doing stuff and giving you stuff. Well, I mean, you could reciprocate a little bit, but you're rarely going to find someone who's a solo player who's able, interested, or even willing to give back to the level that the, quote, nice person does. They overgive. And then they expect some really unreasonable amounts of niceness in return that usually is not going to be reciprocated. The person will give them some, but they're usually dissatisfied because they want you to give them the level of niceness that they gave to you. And it's like, we're talking about two different people here with different motivations, different personalities, different needs, and all that stuff. And to expect somebody to give to you like you gave to them might not be the smartest thing. But, they tend to start thinking that people are taking them for granted or mean to them or something like that. And they just fail to understand that, they volunteered for that shit. So is it really that other person's responsibility to try to meet their level of niceness? I don't think so.